Hey guys, so it's Saturday, which means you're watching this on Sunday or later, which means I can talk about the secret project. But before I do, I'm gonna quickly shower and get ready. So I will see you guys on the flip side. Ta-da! Okay, so I'm all ready now. I haven't filmed my video yet, but I'm going to. But I just thought I would talk about the secret project first. If you probably already saw it on my art channel, if you're subscribed to that, but yeah, I don't know, it feels weird. Christian, I don't feel comfortable talking about it. Secret project, because it's like been a secret this whole time, and now I can finally say it, and I'm like, well, how do I even introduce it? Like, most of the people watching probably already saw it on my art channel. Christian! Okay, so I've got it up on the screen, and I'll flip around right now. I did the new intro for the Daily Bumps channel. If anyone doesn't know who they are, it's a family of daily vloggers. There's Brian and Missy, and they have a son, Ollie, and a dog, Karma, and they do daily vlogs. And I found their channel last year. I'm not sure exactly what month, but it was shortly after Ollie was born. He was maybe a month old at the time when I first found their channel. And I've been subscribed ever since, and yeah, and I actually met them at Vlogger Fair 2014. If you guys saw the Vlogger Fair vlog, you saw that I met them, and Brian already knew of my art channel, and later in the day I got to talking with him and Jared Meekum, and just kind of talking about how I'm an animator and stuff like that, and Brian's like, oh yeah, we should work together in the future, and then he contacted me like one of the last days of September on Twitter, and he's like, hey, we should FaceTime, and I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna work on something. And so it ended up being the intro, and I was shocked honestly at first because I thought he already had something in the works for the intro because he had mentioned it in a vlog. So then he was like, oh yeah, do the intro. I was like, it's like instant pressure. I was like, oh my god, some of his viewers take these intros seriously, okay? So there's a bit of pressure there. But I was just like, I normally don't do freelance at all, but I could not say no. And plus it's a YouTube thing, like, yeah, when it comes to YouTube, I will do pretty much anything. And so, yeah, it was just something I could not turn down. I knew I'd be crazy busy all month working on it, but I just couldn't say no. Like, a YouTuber you watch wants you to make their intro, you kind of can't say no, unless it's something you physically can't do. But yeah, so it's like a cute, like, Mario style thing. So if you guys haven't seen the making of video on my art channel, you should go check it out. Kind of, it's funny that I'm telling you to check it out because I actually haven't even made the video yet. But it'll be up by the time you watch this vlog. And yeah, it's here. I'll like play a tiny bit of it right now. And there's no music playing right now. That's kind of, we need the music. We need the music, dude. Let's go back. I just like, this is my favorite part, is the kiss. Okay, that's all I can really show in the vlog, because you'll get a better look at it if I'm not filming a screen. So yeah, you should check out the making of video and check out the whole intro. It's like Mario style side scroller, and it's really cool, and I've been putting my blood, sweat, and tears into this for this last month, so you should go look at it. And if you're into daily vlogs, check out Daily Bumps too, because yeah, it's a cool little family. Finally, it's no longer a secret. I'm really curious to see what his viewers think of it, because it's totally different. Like, it's an animated intro. What's common for vloggers is they usually take clips from their vlogs and do like a short montage, and oftentimes they introduce who each person is too. So this one's animated, and I like it. I'm proud of it. So we'll see what everyone else thinks. Also, just a note why I was so infuriated about the whole butternut squash incident and how I bought the wrong squash is because I knew what a butternut squash looked like. I wasn't using my brain, because in the Daily Bumps vlogs they featured this butternut squash once. It was Bob the butternut squash, and he's in the intro, Bob the butternut squash. And like, that's why I was so angry when I got home, but I couldn't vlog about it because I didn't want to like give away about the intro. But it was just like, I'm so stupid because I knew what a butternut squash looked like. I just wasn't using my brain. So, Bob the butternut squash. There's actually a lot of little Easter egg items hidden throughout the background and stuff. Like, yeah, look, Harry Potter book. Just little things like that. And so it's kind of cool. It'll be fun, I think, for viewers to look through it all and pick out all the little Easter egg items from the vlogs. So yeah, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's done, and it's like here, you know, just going from Brian's idea to this final product. It's just like, oh my god, it's crazy. Made something. So yeah, like I mentioned, I think my favorite part is the kiss. It just, I don't know, something about it, I just like how it turned out. Then also the sound effect Brian added for Ollie's little giggle, it kills me. Like, oh god, every time I hear it, I'm just like, that is so stinking cute. Oh gosh, so good. Anyway, I gotta start filming my making of video. Also, I put on mascara today. This is the first time I've worn any eye makeup since before my eye surgery. It's kind of a big deal for me. I didn't put on any eyeshadow, but just the mascara. I have worn foundation a couple times, but for the most part I haven't really worn makeup since the surgery. But I mean, I was allowed to as of 7 days after the surgery, but because of the whole inflammation in my one eye, I was just kind of scared to. So yeah, I guess I'll probably be getting back into that. Although, I mean, my mornings are pretty busy now that I edit the vlogs in the mornings too, so I don't always have time to do my makeup, but we'll see. We'll see, because I like wearing makeup, so I would like to wear it more often. So, try to find time for that. You guys, I just recorded the narration part for the making of video, and I realized towards the end that my microphone was not recording the whole time. But I do not feel like redoing that all because I really liked how everything was turning out. So I'm just going to use the audio that my camera's picking up. And thank goodness I used my vlog camera because my vlog camera has a decent microphone. But the camera I use for my art videos doesn't have such a good microphone. So I think I'll be okay. I'll just use the sound that my camera picked up. But have a microphone all set up and like, oh, why? Like when I got to the very last section, I was just like, I have a feeling the microphone's not actually recording, and I checked it and it wasn't. Curses. At least it's not a deal breaker, but I was a little bit sad. So something funny just happened. Jacob sent me a Snapchat because he's watching Worcester's live stream, and someone linked to this picture, and it's of Worcester, like Worcester's face photoshopped onto this Misty cosplayer. And it's under the account Leaked Cosplays. Yeah, that's my account. He sends me a Snapchat of it. He's like, why are we not talking about this? And I was like, did you know I made that picture? He's like, what? Because someone just linked to it in the chat. But like, yeah, that was totally me. I photoshopped this and I linked it in the chat in the past. And I guess there's people who still have the link to it. I also made one for Cosmo. And then there's also one for Siglemic. I forgot about these until Jacob sent me the Snapchat. But yeah, if anyone ever links to these, I am the culprit. I just discovered this gorgeous illustration on DeviantArt. It's a daily deviation today, and this is the artist who did it. And I was like, dang, that's so beautiful. And I decided to make it my desktop background because I had this picture of Elsa made by Artgerm, and it's a vertical picture, and so the picture was just way in the center. Like, it didn't even cover half the screen total, and so there's black bars. And so now that I have an actual full screen picture, my screen feels huge. It's like, bam. But isn't that gorgeous? I need to check out more of this person's artwork. Where are you? What is your art? You are amazing. Oh yeah, this person's getting a watch. Oh yeah, do they have an online store? I need to buy stuff. Impulses, uncontrollable. All right, so I'm just cooking supper, and Christian just finished helping me chop everything up because there was a lot of chopping to do. It's called chickpea and winter vegetable stew, and here's kind of the basic ingredients that are in it. It got wet too. I was gonna put a plastic sleeve on this paper so I wouldn't wreck it, but I couldn't find my plastic sleeves, and that annoys me because I was gonna use them this weekend to sort all the stuff I got in bail mail, and now I'm like angry and so desperate to find those. But anyway, this is what I'm cooking, and I'm excited. Here's how it's looking. So, oh, hello. Anyways, there's just a lot of chopped up veggies like turnips, potato, butternut squash, carrots, all kind of stuff. So I'm excited. And then I took the excess butternut squash and cubed it. It's got butter and brown sugar on it, and I'm gonna bake this, and that'll be kind of our little dessert. So that's what's cooking. I just realized I forgot to address something regarding the Daily Bumps intro. Is something I wanted to say was I was trying to mislead you guys by referring to Brian as a she. Yeah, I was in talks with Brian. I mean, technically there is a she because there's Missy, but Brian's the person I've been in contact with, and like the whole intro was his idea, and so like Missy would give feedback and stuff, but I was in contact with Brian, but so I started saying she to throw you guys off because I think there are a total of 3 people who've mentioned Daily Bumps in the comments, and so I was just like, oh god, they're on to me. So then I started saying she to throw people off, but yeah, it was not a she, it kind of was. It was a she and a he, so. Oh my god, you guys, like way too much couscous, like, duh, I should not have put in as much as the recipe called for, and I didn't even put it all in. There's some sitting there. And I've been dumping in a whole bunch of chicken broth because I used vegetable broth originally, but I'm putting in some chicken broth now to just like water it down because it was just so thick. There was like no liquid. So I don't know. So I'm working on thumbnails. One for the vlog for tomorrow. Usually I just do the thumbnail right after I finish editing, but I'm going to do it tonight just because I'm working on one for the making of video. So this is the thumbnail I made. It's so cute. I just like seeing them all together, and then with the white background they kind of pop. Dang, that's like an attention grabbing thumbnail, so I really like it. So I just painted my nails, and I'm using this really light pink color that I'm pretty sure I got from Christian's mom for Christmas. Part of me doesn't know if it was from my mom or Christian's mom, but it was in my stocking. I'm pretty sure it was from Christian's mom, and it's just really pretty. Just like a nice light nude color, which is sometimes what I want to go for. Sometimes I want something more flashy, sometimes I want something more neutral, and so it's just really pretty. And then my nails will be all nice for when I start recording the Cora video, which I want to do tomorrow. Well, just do the coloring portion of it. And what was I going to say? Oh yeah, Patreon. Okay. Because recently, an artist I watch on YouTube, Sako, she joined Patreon, and so I supported her. And then I just saw in my inbox that Lisa from Lockery Fine Art made a Patreon account, and I was like, yes, so I pledged to her too. And it's just like, I don't know, I'm like in a happy mood because it makes me happy to see artists joining Patreon and like getting support, like just to help live the artist's dream. I don't know, it makes me so happy. And I've actually been thinking about Patreon. I don't think I mentioned it in the vlogs yet. I know I was considering it, but I don't think I did. Because I started really looking into Patreon like a month and a half to 2 months ago. And I even like wrote out potential pledges for each level and all that stuff. But then I never ended up actually making an account because I was just like, I don't know, I was kind of hesitant, and it was in my mind, I was like, oh, that's something I'll get to eventually. And then just seeing other artists making accounts, I'm just like so hyped up, and I'm like, all YouTube artists make Patreon accounts. I don't know, it's just cool. If anyone doesn't know what it is, it's kind of like you pledge money towards a creator, and it depends what you pledge, like how often, it depends on how they have it set up. Like for some people, they have it per video if they make videos not very often and do like I see this a lot with musicians when they make music videos, because it's not something they're putting out every week. It's like a big production, so you pay per music video. But the creators can have it set up so it's a monthly thing, which is what I would do. So pretty much people can choose to pay an amount monthly, whether it's like $1, $2, $3, whatever. And the more you pay, the better your rewards. Kind of like Kickstarter, except it's an ongoing monthly thing until you choose to cancel. And so it's just like, I don't know, it's a really cool way for artists to be supported and all that stuff. So yay, Sakuems and Lisa are on there, and I don't know when I'm gonna make my account. Probably gonna wait till the new year, just because I feel like I'll be more stabilized then, just because things are gonna get a little crazy around the Christmas holidays, so I'll be gone for 3 weeks, and I'd rather just get that all set up when I'm gonna be home for a while to like get everything running smoothly. So probably not until like January, February of next year, but I'm definitely going to make one at some point. I'm getting pretty tired. I tweeted that I was going to stay up until 1 a.m. twice because of daylight savings time. So, because at 2 a.m. the clock rolls back to 1 a.m. And so essentially 1 a.m. happens twice. But I don't know if I can stay up that late. It's 12:18 and I'm just kind of like, I could just pass out. So I might actually just go to bed. And tomorrow is going to be just working on more YouTube stuff, like the Cora picture. I want to get that colored. And we're going to go out to supper at Christian's uncle and aunt's place. And he actually has another uncle and aunt who are visiting in town. And so there'll be 2 uncles and 2 aunts there. So it'll be like a miniature reunion. So it'll be kind of fun. And yeah, I think I'll start the vlog. I think I will just kind of wash up and go to bed. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And don't forget to check out the Daily Bumps intro thingy. The making of video will be linked below if you want to check that out. Well, I got the pack of 6 Baby Ruths, and then I offered some to Christian and Nathan had his very first Baby Ruth, and he was just like, oh my god, like he is going crazy. He thinks they're so good. He's like, I've never had these. And so I'm like, oh snap, I gotta like hide some of them for myself. I probably